Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you this Belle inspired look from Beauty and the Beast. It's inspired by the new movie, not the old one. And if you would like to get this look, please keep watching. So Belle didn't have a lot of makeup on. It didn't look like. You could still see her freckles through, and you could still see, some imperfections. So I'm just going to lightly prime with the Josie Maran. I'm just gonna apply that and kind of tap it in. While we let that set in, I like to do my brows first. You can do it in whatever order you like, but I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade in chocolate. I'm just gonna take like a very tiny amount, and I'm going to, you need to make your eyebrows kind of thin and straight. And they weren't perfect, they were a little messy. Hers were kind of like natural brows.
And I feel like my eyebrows are a little bit thicker than hers, but I think it'll be okay. I'm not trying to recreate it, I'm not trying to look exactly like her, I'm just trying to recreate the makeup. What I'm doing now is taking just a spoolie and brushing through the product. You just want to keep applying just a little bit.
So that's all I'm gonna do on that eyebrow. Now I'm gonna do this eyebrow. What I like to do once I've done my brows is I will take a concealer, and I'm using the CoverGirl Outlast All Day in the shade Light. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and trace the top of it to kind of make them thinner and more like Emma's. Once you've done that, I like to take an angled brush with hair on it from Wet n Wild. It doesn't matter, just any angled brush, and I will take my finger first and rub the excess off very carefully. Then I will take the angled brush and get closer. I always have trouble with my left brow. It never wants to do right. I'm sure you all have that one brow that you favor over the other one. Then I'm going to be taking the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation.
Since we've given our primer time to set in, we can just go straight in with our foundation. And I'm not trying to cover up my freckles. I do have some on my nose, so I want to leave those.
Now I'm going to be mixing the CoverGirl Outlast All Day in Light and Fair to get my perfect color. I'm going to put just a little bit on my chin, forehead, and nose. And then I'm going to use my sponge and blend that out. Now I'm going to take the same colors underneath my eyes. Now I'm going to set that very lightly using the Mercier translucent setting powder and just a Sigma tapered kabuki brush. Now I'm going to take a e.l.f. brush, just a small stipple brush, and the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and I'm going to take these two colors and mix them together
And use them to contour.
And I'm not going to be using blush because my cheeks are already red because it's hot in here. But if you were going to use blush, I would use a very bright pink, like a light bright pink. That would be perfect because that's what I saw in the pictures that I looked at. But for highlight, I'm going to be using a Sigma tapered highlighter brush and the Becca Opal highlighter. And I'm just gonna put it right here on the brow bone and the nose, because she had highlight on her nose. Now I'm gonna be doing the eye makeup, so I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you can get a better look. So first we're gonna take the same MAC paint pot that we used to carve out our brows, and we're just gonna prime our whole lid with that. Then I'm going to be taking the Urban Decay Vice palette, a nude color, Truth, and a Kat Von D eyeshadow brush, just any brush, to set my eyelid. Now I'm going to take a Sigma Tapered Blending in E40 and a Milani eyeshadow. It is the Belle Cappuccino. And I'm just going to swirl my brush in that and just put that in the crease. Now I'm going to apply the same shade that we used in the crease on my lower lash line, and I'm using a Sigma smudge brush. Now from Urban Decay, I'm going to be taking the eyeshadow Last Sin. I'm sure they sell it individually. And just on my finger, I'm going to apply this very lightly, just the tiniest amount. Now for an inner corner highlight, I'm going to be taking Bobby Dazzle from the same Urban Decay palette. And it's just a white eyeshadow. And I'm gonna apply that in the inner corner. For eyeliner, she had very light eyeliner. She just had a brown line and it kind of winged out just a little bit. You couldn't tell though. So I'm gonna be taking the same Dipbrow in chocolate on the same little brush. And I'm just gonna do a very thin eyeliner. I like to rub my finger back over it to kind of smudge it out and make it less noticeable. Now I'm going to do the wing, and in the picture she just looked, her eyes were closed and it was pointing upward. Just barely. So just like that. Now I'm going to curl my eyelashes and put on the Maybelline Big Shot mascara, and then we'll do lips and we'll be done. Okay, now that mascara is on, we're going to be using the Josie Maran Argan Infinity Everlasting Honey. This is the final look, guys, and thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to, you can subscribe by hitting the subscribe button down below. Everything will be listed in the description box below, and have a great night or day wherever you are, and stay happy. Not like, is that everybody's fear when they open stuff that they're gonna break the tip off, or is that just me? Okay.